Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you all here. Appreciate you taking time out of your day and being here. I know you could be somewhere else. And we just appreciate you being with us today. It really matters that we not despise the day of small beginnings. That is Zechariah 4:10. The temple, the big glorious temple that Solomon had built, had been destroyed, and the people were in a process of rebuilding the temple. And Zerubbabel was in charge of the job. And the plans were not as fabulous and ornate as the original ones. And there were people who did not have any enthusiasm about it. In other words, they kind of despised the work. And the work had kind of stalled because the people weren't really behind it too well. But the word of the Lord came to encourage Zerubbabel from Zechariah that it was going to be completed, that God was in this, and God was doing something that was wonderful and important, and not to despise this small start. And the appearance of things on a physical level, it wasn't going to be as big of a building and all of that. But it was something God was in, and God was doing, and it was to be esteemed. And I felt like the Lord was speaking that to us, that we are a small group, and we've been through a lot of stuff as the neighborhood took the hit, and we took a hit too. Had the fire and all of that, so we've had a lot to kind of knock us down. But God is doing something new, and He has better things ahead for us, and He has an important work for us, and there are things that are just on the cusp of happening, and things that the undergirding is beginning to happen for us to reach people who need Jesus and don't know Him and would never walk in this door under ordinary circumstances. But if we can introduce them to Jesus, they will find the Savior, the Redeemer that they need. And God is at work in us right now to begin to bring some of these new changes. And so I just want to encourage us. Don't despise the small beginning. And today, isn't it interesting? We have even a really extra low attendance today. And I felt like the Lord was speaking this to my heart for us. That, Zerubbabel was told, you began it and you're going to finish it. And because the work was stalled and it wasn't looking good. But the word of the Lord came to him. You started it and it's going to be finished. God was in it. And God was doing something. And I just want to encourage you. God is in this. He's in this ministry right here. He's in this little church right here. He's here and He has new and bigger and better things as far as the kingdom goes. Maybe not as far as buildings and the outer way that things look. But as far as building His kingdom, as far as being a part of His mission, which is what? To seek and to save those that are lost, right? Amen. He looks at all the people in this community as His children that He loves. And the ones that don't know Him, He looks at them as lost. Now, if your kid is lost, they're out there lost somewhere, you want somebody to help find them, don't you? And bring them home. Yes. And that's what we're charged with. We're charged with helping find His lost children and bring them home where they'll be safe, where they'll have what they need. And that's what He is that loving Father that is looking out and seeing people whose lives are being destroyed by the sin and all that. And they need Him and He loves them. And we are charged to help find them and bring them to Him so they can be home and safe. So it really matters today that we don't despise the small beginning that we're in right now. Amen?
Amen. Amen.